had to light my candles, y'all. Listen, good morning. God knows my ass ain't feel like coming to work today, and I got traveler's diarrhea real bad, y'all. Food and drink have just been running through me all day. I had to get up and go to Walgreens today. Well, I had to go to Walgreens anyway to pick up my antibiotics because y'all know I have my biopsy on Thursday, so they want me to start some antibiotics 2 days before. And while I was in there, I had to get some Imodium AD, and if my ass don't stop leaking by tomorrow, then I'm gonna have to get my ass down to urgent care. Anyway, guys, y'all always know. So first off, I want to say shouts out to everybody in the Funky Bunch. I told y'all about the Loose Ends radio station. And when we were on the bus ride headed back, I had that Loose Ends on, and everybody was moving and grooving on the bus. With that being said, this thought just hit me because I listened to it while I'm in here getting ready for the show. Anita Baker's I Wanna Know What Good Love Feels Like. Good love, morning, noon, and night, forever on my mind. Good love, good love. And I just had a thought process, right? This was 1988 when this song came out. So I would have been 5. And Anita was probably in her early 30s at that point. And this thought just hit me, got nothing to do with the show. Why is it our singers and whatnot back in the day, they were just more mature and grown? Like the lyrics, the things that folks were singing about in their late 20s and in their late 30s, and in their early 30s, it just feels so much more grown than what these people. Let me just read y'all a little bit of the lyrics. She said, how many days it goes unspoken, but this desire never seems to go away. It's gonna take much more than hope to bring you close. I think I'll pray. I hear you say you've got a lot to give up. And there's so much more this heart of mine can take. And what you bring to me is positive. You send it right away. Then she goes into, I want to know what good love feels like. Good love, good love. Like the singers now, these girls saying, come pick up your clothes. I have them folded. Come pick up my door, 'cause you is folded. And don't get me wrong, I love folded. But baby, it's kind of like when we look at our parents' yearbooks and we don't understand why they were so grown looking in high school. Not to mention, me and my friend Katrina Hughes talk about this all the time. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe the simple answer is because they was more grown than we was. Think about it. In our parents' generation, by 25, they had a house and kids. 5 years, 2 kids, and a dog. And they had a career, and they had a car, and them people was grown back then. I don't know why we can't get nobody to say nothing grown. And y'all saying don't do Kalani. I'm not, because I love folded. But I want to know what good love feels like, or I've got to know body and soul. What have you done to me? I can't eat, I cannot sleep, and I'm not the same anymore. Versus, come pick up your clothes. I have them folded. Y'all, it's not the same. Gladys Knight said, neither one of us wants to be the first to say goodbye. I mean, songs that actually spoke to people's real situations. Come pick up your... I feel retarded even singing that shit now. Come pick up your clothes. I have them folded. Versus, people out there can't understand. I'm giving him something he can feel. Come on. Aretha said, many say that I'm too young. It was just different, y'all. I know y'all tired of me singing, but them people was grown. But you know what? Come pick up your clothes. I have them folded. Y'all, we right here singing nursery rhymes. Nevertheless, speaking of good lyrics, I got a message for Carol City Class of 05. Carol City Class of 05, the 2006 alumni picnic, Class of 05 representatives, my cousin from y'all class. She said, class of 2005, y'all need to show up and show out. We are rebuilding. It's all about community. Everyone from the class is invited. And if it's not too much to ask, she said, can I clip it and repost it? I could do that with your spin, of course. Class of 2005, Carol City. Everybody who went to Carol City, everybody who go to Carol City, I'm going to tell y'all what the real deal is. Class of 2005, they saying y'all sorry as fuck. Y'all not showing up. Y'all not doing anything. Y'all not active. Y'all not motivated. And the people want class of 2005 to be great. Now, everybody can't be class of 01, and I understand that. But class of 2005, y'all ain't got too much going on to the point where y'all can't come out and represent for y'all class unless y'all just lame as all hell, and that's what it's giving. So Carol City, class of 05, y'all need to get into y'all Facebook room, y'all Facebook group, whatever group that y'all got that's responsible for all of y'all galvanizing and mobilizing, and y'all come show up and show out and represent the way class of 05 can down to the Carol City picnic. Okay, now that's what the people told me to say on the church announcements. Speaking of church announcements, guys, before we get into the show, Legra sent me a video, and I only looked at like the first 10 seconds of the video before I realized what the video was. And it is a compilation video that the Funky Bunch made for me in the Dominican Republic. And I didn't want to watch it because I wanted to watch it with you guys live. And hopefully y'all hoes don't make me cry. But anyway, y'all get into the video that the Funky Bunch made for me on the trip.
Hey, Funky. Thank you so much for the best trip I done had so far.
Hey,
I can't wait
Mercedes.
to see y'all again. I love all y'all.
Hey, Funky. Thank you so much for an amazing trip. I really enjoyed myself. The vibes were good. The people were good. The food was amazing. I had a great time. I wish everyone a great week, and I can't wait to see
Funky,
you guys.
this message is for
Bye.
Q. Thank you for everything. This weekend was amazing. It was a vibe. I had a great time. It was nice meeting like-minded people who are mature adults who know how to have a good time without all that catty bull that these young cats be doing. I appreciate the opportunity to come out and meet such beautiful people and to be able to just connect and hopefully reconnect in the future on another endeavor where we can go do some prostitution, honey, because I had a time. I pray that you continue to receive the love that you give and that God continues to cover you and watch over you, and just you being able to continue to bless us with your presence is enough. I pray that you have a prosperous week and that you continue to smile and don't throw that tissy cat too much, girl. Bye-bye.
Hey, Funky. Thank you for the amazing time.
Thanks. From your class, you did it rich like this and not like this.
Funky, thank you so much for an amazing time. This is my first time out the country, but this definitely will not be my last.
Thank you, Funky, for such a great trip. Thank you for hosting us. And thank you, Legra, for putting it together. And thank you to all the great people that we've met. We are so happy that we were able to come on this trip and see you on the cruise. Safe travels.
Hey, I just wanted to say thank you so much. This was definitely one for the books, baby. Punta Cana owes me nothing but my voice back. Hey, part of the Funky Bunch. Thanks again.
I had an amazing time with each and every one of you. It was absolutely beautiful. An amazing experience. Hats off to Lega for curating the getaway and all the things to make it come together and happy. Honey, you are working your gift. I truly, truly love every minute. Because granted, like to sleep, what I'm doing now. Love on those who love on you. I truly feel like I've grown up with you. Keep doing what you're doing. Because, honey, I am front and center every night at 8. So again, I'm looking forward to the next trip, and those who missed out, missed out.
An amazing trip. I had a great time. Look forward to seeing you guys on the cruise. Have a good one. I wish everyone safe travel home. Bye.
Hey, Dineva. Thank you for the DR. A time is had, baby. A time is had. Honey, we are ready for Virgin Voyages Part 2. Ready to get it popping again. Thanks to all the new faces I've met, kind hearts, sweet personalities, and happy birthday, y'all, on the next voyage.
Hey, Monkey, it's Danae. Thank you for the amazing trip. I had a great time with you and all of the wonderful ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait to see y'all on the next trip. Safe travels.
You going to work on Monday? Not me, girl. We had a blast, Funky. Thank you so much. We cannot wait to see you on the next trip. Oh, it was so amazing. We had a blast.
See you soon.
We love you. We love you, Funky. I'll see you on the TV.
Funky, thanks for this trip. Thank you for putting it together. You're my favorite YouTuber, and it was a pleasure meeting you, hanging out with you, Tootsie rolling with you, in Dominican Republic. Until next time.
Thank you, Funky. We love you.
Oh my God, guys. Y'all, we had a time. When I tell y'all a time was had, guys, thank you so much for the love and support. Thank you so much for the video that you guys put together. And guys, I'm glad that you guys just got to see a glimpse of some of the faces that were on the trip and the love that was had. We had some beautiful Black queens and Black kings on the trip with us. We just had a good time, guys. And it's funny because I never saw a world where I would be in the travel space or whatever. But now, like, I am comfortable saying that the Funky Bunch, we are a cute little traveling group, a nice travel group, because we're going to be going on 3, 4, 5 trips a year. And we already got a built-in group, guys. A lot of people came solo and just got in where they fit in with the people they met on the thing. So I encourage you guys to join us the next go around. Don't forget about the cruise. Link is in my bio or on the website. And let's get it cracking with the show. So, guys, Dick Cheney passed away. I really ain't got much to say other than I don't even know who this man is. I pride myself on being very smart, and in this moment, I can't even tell you who Dick Cheney was the vice president to. I am going to take a guess and say Dick Cheney was the vice president to George Bush. I think that's the only place I can place him. And I'll be very honest with y'all. If I saw Dick Cheney in the mall today or tomorrow, I would have completely walked right past this man and had no idea who he was, because in my mind, he registers as any white man USA in a suit. I promise y'all, I don't know what that man's voice sound like. I don't know what he's popular for. I don't know if the people like him or dislike him. I have absolutely zero memory of anything Dick Cheney. Quiet as it's kept, I didn't remember Mike Pence was Donald Trump vice president until this last election. Nevertheless, we ain't got nothing for him, but I do think whether we like the presidents and the vice presidents or not, it is worth our time just to say condolences to him and his family. And I will say this, since overwhelmingly we ain't got a lot of bad stuff to say about him, I guess he was a decent man. So shouts out to the family of Dick Cheney. Condolences, and y'all got enough money, make it enough. Y'all bury his ass. Okay. This election, guys, today was election day. Did y'all hoes vote? Because I did. I voted. Texas Governor Greg Abbott threatens tariffs on New Yorkers after mayoral election. I am here to tell y'all that these white, rich bigots in power are losing their everlasting minds. First of all, you can't even put tariffs on individual people. That's number one. Number two, sir, you are the governor of Texas. Why are you remotely concerned about anything that's going on in New York? Secondly, okay, all of us need to take a moment and figure out what is it about this brown man that has white men their panties are in a bunch. I don't know a lot about New York politics. I ain't gonna pretend like I know about a lot of what's going on, but it's giving very much And it happened again. First, y'all let that black Obama be the president of all white men USA. And now you guys have let a brown person come in, and now he's going to be the mayor of like one of the largest, most powerful cities in the US. Is that what the issue is? I know folks are going around calling him a socialist and all of these other things. And these folks in New York are mad. But here's the reality of the situation. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I always mess with New York people and I always mess with California people. For whatever reason, my thinking and the way I think has always been in line with how people from New York in general think. Same with California. People in New York tend to be sane. They tend to be liberal. They seem to be rational. And the fact that this man is winning or slated to win suggests the fact that New York know what the hell they doing. And these white folks is mad, honey. They is real mad. First of all, Governor Abbott, you so mad, you talking out of both sides of your neck. I highly doubt that anybody who is gonna move. So first and foremost, anybody who would be leaving New York to go to Texas, if that's what he's hinting at, those would be your people. It wouldn't be the people that voted for him. So you'd be hurting your people. Number one. Number two, you can't even put tariffs on individuals. Number three, this goes to show how little these politicians think about some of us in the general public. They think that we are so stupid and so poorly educated that they can say something like this and that we are going to be scared by something that he doesn't have the power to do and quite frankly is unconstitutional. Now, Texas Governor Gregory Abbott threatens to impose 100% tariffs on New Yorkers moving to Texas after the city mayoral election, echoing former President Donald Trump's hardline rhetoric. And here is the sad part that these white men are not understanding. Are y'all not understanding that this Trump stuff ain't working no more? Like, do y'all understand that all of this hardcore rhetoric, like the people are waking up to it because they so hungry that now they brain work? Like you do understand that like middle America and even conservative white people, like they like right here. Like they really can't take too much more of this Trump style rhetoric before they completely jump ship. These people, even they're starting to wake up. So Abbott posts on X as Democrat socialist Zohar Madani, the front runner against Andrew Cuomo, a Curtis Seawalk campaign on raising taxes for the wealthy and expanding affordable housing. Abbott's proposed tariffs are unconstitutional since states cannot tax individuals from other states, despite opposition from billionaires funding Mandani campaigns. Now, guys, I'm going to be very honest with you. It is basic human nature for anybody to want to preserve what they have, right? And it just is. It's basic human nature for somebody to want to keep their money and not pay it in taxes. And it is very easy for those of us who don't have it to look up at somebody else who does have it and say what these people should and should not be doing with their money, right? So with that being said, I can understand billionaires not wanting to pay more in taxes. I can understand anybody not wanting to pay more in taxes. But at what point, even to the billionaires and the high multimillionaires, at what point does the simple fact that you live a better life than most people will ever be able to dream of, at what point does that become enough? At what point does it not become enough that even when you write the tax bill, the check for the tax bill, your lifestyle doesn't change. Like, when does it come enough? I'm not going to lie to you. The first time I had to write a six-figure tax check or a close to six-figure tax check, or I was told that I was going to have to write a six-figure tax check, like, it was hard for me to process. It was hard for me to process because I was like, okay, so I made this amount of money, but this is not really what I made. And it was like, wow, I had to give this much money to the government. And I'm going to be the first person to admit I did not like it. I did not want to do it. I don't want to do it. And I work with Spicita every month to try to figure out ways to avoid paying as much taxes as possible. I get it. But if somebody said to me right now, Q, we're going to up your taxes just a little bit, I'm not going to lie, I would come home and suck my teeth, but I would still revel in the fact that I'm doing better than most, and that would be enough to ease my pain. That would be enough to ease my pain. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I got it to comfortably give. I just don't understand why these people are so upset about giving more when they have more and when they're already not being taxed the way Zoe brand 370, you're not a billionaire. Girl, I know that. I understand that. Never implied that I was. Just simply speaking to the psychology of people who got two nickels to rub together. And you're right. Let me shut my everlasting mouth and move on, because maybe I don't even remotely have what it takes to begin to fathom what they're going through. Because like he or she said, I'm not no billionaire. So let me move on, because she just politely told me to shut up. Moving right along, Diddy has been reportedly bragging to inmates about Donald Trump giving him a pardon in early 2026. I can believe it. I can believe, because Trump is just as corrupt as Diddy is. I can definitely see a world where Diddy's people step to Trump, name your price, and also, too, more importantly, I will deliver you votes. I will craft. I can see a world where Diddy laid out the treasure chest of what he can and is willing to do for Donald Trump if Donald Trump pardons him. And I am here to tell you that I strongly believe Diddy is going to get a pardon from Trump. It's on brand. Then the rhetoric is going to come. Sean Combs is yeah, he got in a little bit of trouble. Everyone is, but he's served his time. He learned his lesson. He's been a huge contributor, more positive than negative. That Sean Diddy guy, he has. He's built a lot. I got a lot of respect for him. I can already see the talk that is coming. And Trump said Diddy was on his side. Then he turned on him. Yeah, Diddy can get him. Excuse me. Diddy can get him back. Diddy can get him back. Diddy, you might want to shut your damn mouth though. According to a new report by TMZ, sources say federal prison in New Jersey revealed that Diddy thinks Trump is going to pardon him early next year. As we mentioned last month, Trump was all over the place about whether to give Diddy a pardon, and he is seriously mulling over it. Of course he is. Of course he is. Because if Trump gives Diddy a pardon, he's going to be able to flip all the rest of you hip-hop Negroes that's in jail or getting ready to go to jail. Y'all going to pledge y'all allegiance to Trump, and optically it's going to look like black people are on board with all of this, and Trump is going to own Diddy, and Diddy's going to owe him a favor for the rest of his days, and Diddy's going to be campaigning for him and be super Republican and all this crazy other stuff. It is just a mess, but I definitely do foresee it happening because Diddy and Trump are two sides of the same coin. Somebody said, how do we even know it's true? We don't, and all of this could potentially be press and PR, but trust and believe it's on Trump's radar, and Diddy definitely has a way to get a message to him. So money talks, bullshit walks. I definitely do expect to see some more dealings with Donald Trump and Diddy as it relates to this pardon in early 2006. Now, guys, I normally try to stay my ass out of white people business. I really do. I like to stay out of white people business. I'm one of those black people that do not believe we need a black bachelor. I do not believe we need a black bachelorette. I do not believe that we need a black person on People's Magazine's Sexiest Man or Sexiest Woman Alive. I don't believe that we need that. Let them white people have their stuff. Those of y'all who've been following me over the years, I am a huge fan of saying, let them white people have their stuff. And something that they can have is People Magazine, who is named Jonathon Bailey, 2025's Sexiest Man Alive. Now listen, I don't know who this man is. The little bit that I researched, he played on Wicked. He's openly gay, which that's one step for America, two steps for all mankind, or whatever Buzz Lightyear said when he stuck that American flag into the moon. But again, y'all know my favorite example for just how random and regular somebody is me walking through the mall. This white man looked like every other white man in Georgia. Every white man in Georgia that got a corporate job. That's what this man looked like. Now, don't get me wrong. He is cute. He is easy on the eyes. He's cute. But he is just a regular, everyday white man to me. And it's funny because I am a very firm believer that this People's Sexiest Man Alive title is definitely one of those titles that is lobbied for, that is purchased, and that is like the highest publicist. Oh, they said he was on Bridgerton. Oh, is that Anthony? Oh, that's Anthony from Bridgerton. Well, these pictures don't do him no justice, bitch, because he looked real good in Bridgerton. Hold on now. I got to fix my commentary. If that's Anthony from the older brother from Bridgerton, okay, he looked real good down to the Bridgerton. These photos got him looking real like PTA dad. I said Buzz Lightyear. They meant Bud Aldrin. Same thing. Oh, that's him from Bridgerton. Well, honey, they need to put his Bridgerton pictures up. Okay, he deserve it a little bit on the left-hand side. On the left-hand side, they need to put his Bridgerton pictures up. They need to put his Bridgerton pictures up. Because, baby, he fine down to my drawers in Bridgerton. Right here, he look like he go to work. Down to Wendy's corporate, down to the left. He look like he work in the accounting department to the left, and to the right, that's the picture they took on the family vacation. But down to the Bridgerton, baby, with all that facial hair, oh yeah, he could get me. He could have me for free. He could have no prostitution. Baby, I give you $40 in Bridgerton money. $40 back then is like 40 million. I will give you, if I could get in a time machine and give Anthony all my money, take my money. He is fine. See, he brought out the lady in me. He made me feel real fishy. Because he is fine in Bridgerton. Right here, he look real regular. Why didn't somebody call Shonda Rhimes? Why didn't they put his Bridgerton pictures up? And speaking of sexy, guys, this is what I'm doing right now. What y'all hoes watching on the streaming services? So I'm watching Yellowstone. I know Yellowstone is old. It's got 6 or 7 seasons. I'm on season 2. I don't care what nobody say. Kevin Costner ass should have been on there. Kevin Costner is one fine ass white man. Kevin Costner can have my whole check just as long as he give me $10 for lunch. Okay? Even the old Kevin Costner, that bitch about 70-something years old. Hey Siri, how old is Kevin Costner? That old bitch is 70 years old and he can hunch me down like we 17 in the backseat of a car after the prom dance down to the barn in the middle of Minnesota in the cold, bitch. That's how fine Kevin Costner is, baby. Kevin Costner can have my name. He can have everything my whole lineage left me. Every piece of property, insurance money, anything my daddy and my mama done left me, Kevin Costner could have it all, baby. You ever met a man that you'll just give him everything you got plus everything you ain't got? Kevin Costner's so fine, I steal from my siblings to make sure he have enough. Okay? That's yes, God. I am watching Yellowstone, and let me tell y'all something. The sister in Yellowstone, that's one bad bitch, baby. Oh my God, the sister is my favorite character. She is one bad bitch, and she reminds me of Jessica Chastain. I love her. So some of y'all in the chat was saying Discovery of Witches is real good. Discovery of Witches is real good. Let me see what else the girls say they watching. I would Discovery of Witches is good. I would encourage y'all to watch that. Let me see. Reasonable Doubt. Everybody been talking about Reasonable Doubt. I ain't got into that yet. The Diplomat is real good. Somebody said they just finished season 3 of The Diplomat. White Lotus. I couldn't get into this last season of White Lotus. I didn't finish it. I got to start it back up. Somebody said, why you don't watch BET Plus? Miss Eva 90, if I'm being honest, there's nothing on BET Plus that has come across my attention to make me watch. I know that there's a lot of shows over there, and if I'm being honest, a lot of the programming is geared towards women or whatever, Black women in particular. And so because a lot of the program over there is so niched for women, it don't really interest me. But if you got any good BET Plus shows with good acting, and I'm not talking about they went and got these Z-list actors from Atlanta that they recycled through all the Tyler Perry stuff and all the BET stuff. If y'all got some recommendations for some good BET Plus stuff, I will watch it. Folks are saying they're watching Animal Kingdom, and all that. But nevertheless, Kevin Costner is who needs to be. Doc. Oh, I watched Doc. Doc is real good. Doc is real good. Hunting Wives was good. The Pit on HBO is real good. I watched that too. Her name Beth. Baby, Beth do not play down to that Yellowstone. I am on season 2 where the Beck brothers sent somebody in the Beth office to beat her up. They had them beat her up real bad. That's where I'm at right now. But it's real good. Nevertheless, we're going to move right along to Amazon. So, guys, we know that things are tough right now with the government shutdowns. We know that things are not right with the SNAP benefits. And, guys, I had my friend and social activist and revolutionary Valencia Gunder on the 4 o'clock show. I did a 45-minute 4 o'clock show today that was dedicated to absolutely nothing but providing resources for people who are food deprived, whose SNAP is in jeopardy, government workers, also for those who want to donate and give food. You can go over there and watch the full video, but I would just give you guys some really quick highlights. If you are somebody who is without food, your stamps didn't come in, V recommended that you type in Google Social Justice Agencies Miami, Social Justice Agencies Tampa, Social Justice Agencies Memphis. You get the drift? If you type that in, if the first one that comes up is not giving out food, they will absolutely be able to point you in the direction of people who are giving out food. Second takeaway was Google Food Pantries Miami, Food Pantries Conyers, Food Pantries Iowa. That's the second way for you guys to get a hold of food pantries that may be giving you food. Food pantries, even though they're giving out more food, there's also been a ramp up in the amount of donations. They also shared with me 2 apps that people can go to. And I think one of them was called Too Good To Go. And it's an app for restaurants that have leftover food at the end of the evening. They bag it up in brown paper bags and they sell it for absolute dirt cheap. I was also informed that Whole Foods and other big restaurants are on this Too Good To Go app. I hope I'm saying it right. But there are apps out there that can link you to low cost food as well. And then we're also asking guys, if you know of any resources in your respective city, please put your city and the resource in the chat so people know where to go. Those were 3 of the main takeaways from that video. But adding to that, Amazon is dropping a $25 Thanksgiving dinner deal to feed 5. The full holiday meal includes turkey, sides, and a pie, guys. And so Amazon is helping families with their holiday feast with the $25 meal designed to serve 5 people, officially launching on November 12th and running through November 27th. The bundle includes an 8-pound butterball, homestyle sides, Amazon grocery crescent rolls, holiday, so on and so forth. The full meal features mashed potatoes, green bean casserole, stuffing, gravy, and a pie of your choice with pumpkin, apple, or cherry topping. Amazon most ordered list from 2024. It's a ready-to-heat spread for just $5 per person, aiming to ease the burden on government assistance delays. The deal comes as 40 million Americans rely on SNAP, facing major uncertainty. Amazon is joining retailers like Walmart, Aldi, who have recently announced bundles, so on and so forth. And Amazon, thank you, but it's the damn least you can do because you are in part responsible for what the hell we're going on. For number one, donating so much money to this man campaign, and number 2, finagling shit in the background up there with him. The least you can do. Matter of fact, bitch, you need to be handing the shit out for free, quiet as it's damn kept. Now, guys, I don't want to take money or food out of anybody's pocket that needs it, but I'm assuming Amazon is a huge corporation, and truthfully, if you're food deprived, it really sounds like you might need to buy 2 or 3 of these and put them in your deep freezer. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to say that in a way that spawns greediness and people go up and buy it all up and people be trying to do all types of shit. But if you're somebody who needs this and and you know what? I imagine they're probably only going to let you buy one on each Amazon account. But if you can buy 1 or 2 or 3 of these and store these, I mean, we always have turkey left over from Thanksgiving. We black, we know how to make it enough. The House of Reality said Aldi has one for $40. So on and so forth. Now, guys, I know that informally, a lot of people have been talking about canceling the holidays this year. Me and my family, we haven't had any finite conversation about it, but I'm going to be very honest with you. It's just not giving that anybody's in the holiday spirit. Nobody around me, nobody around me has been talking about no damn Christmas. Nobody been talking about going nowhere. Even my friends with money around this time of year, we always be talking about, yeah, you know, it was this one bag I was looking at in Gucci or in Prada that I was thinking about getting. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull the trigger. Ain't nobody really talking like that this year, honestly and truthfully. Um, I'm kind of all right with us canceling Christmas this year. If you canceling Christmas in your house, put yes in the chat. If Christmas still going long and strong in your house, put no. I'm all right with just buying the kids one thing this year and telling them to take their ass outside and play. Like, this is just not the time. Tis is not the season for anybody to be in the in the holiday spirit. Like, ain't nobody really feeling it. If Christmas is canceled in your house, put yes or put cancel in the chat. If you still having Christmas long and strong and hard down to the ground, buying up all the gifts, put no or not me, girl. So we got quite a few people saying no, that they're still having Christmas, but we got quite a few people saying yes, girl. And for me, it's not even coming from a place of boycotting. It's not even coming from a place of money being tight. It's just like, girl, I'm just not feeling the spirit. I know over here on my side of the aisle, we got too many damn people in the hospital. My stepmama and my aunt, we got too many people in the hospital. Too much money been spent dealing with folks in the hospital. And not even dollar money, mental money, emotional money, energy money. These kids will eat you out of house and damn home. These kids don't even know how to want regular Christmas gifts anymore, baby. We used to flip through the magazine, the Service Merchandise magazine, and the KB Toy magazine. We used to pick up Connects and Easy Bake Ovens and Creepy Crawlers and different things like slime kits and shit like this. These children want Jordans and Lululemon. They want the new Easy Bake Oven called Pro. Y'all seen the new Easy Bake Oven? Girl, it's a propane tank to do crab boils in it. That's what these kids want. These kids want to make their own crab boil kits. Baby, we was around there making little muffins with a light bulb. We was making little muffins with a light bulb, okay? Shit was tearing our damn stomach up. We wanted 3-minute ice cream maker. These hoes want Ninja slush machines. Okay, baby, y'all remember that 3-minute ice cream maker? You put that ice and that salt in that tin, and if you didn't put that lid on there tight, that salt water don't drip all into your ice cream, and you be in there turning that bitch and turning it and turning. These kids don't want no 3-minute ice cream maker. They want a Ninja slush machine and a propane tank so they can make crab boils. You got 11-year-old kids in the kitchen making crab boils. These greedy ass, effing, ungrateful ass kids. These kids want Lululemon. These kids want iPhones. And it used to be a thing. Parents, this is how you know we don't mess these kids up. You used to be able, like, we on the iPhone, I got the 15. It used to be a world where you could just give your child your old iPhone when you got ready to get a new one. Oh, nah, baby, these kids looking us dead square in the face and saying, is you broke or something? Did your stamps not come in? Baby, these kids say they can't have no old iPhone. I remember when the kids used to be happy just to get their parents' old iPhone. Baby, these kids say they want the 17, bitch, with the 165 megabytes. These kids say they is out here making whole movies like Steven Spielberg, and they need $1,000 phones, and y'all dumbasses going out and buying them. That's why y'all got $600 and $700 phone bills now. Y'all got families of 4 in there paying. Watch this. We finna see who do too much. Drop down in the chat right now and tell me how much y'all family phone bill is right now. And anybody who family phone bill over $300, you doing something wrong. Drop down in the chat right now, and we finna see all the uppity parents that got their kids iPhones. Because what you did was financed all them damn phones. Don't be shamed, bitch. Put it in the chat. I know y'all sitting up there with them $400 and $500 a month family line plans. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. We want to see what you over there doing. Candace say she doing $254. Put it in the chat. We want to know all your business. All y'all with them family plans. Got 4 and 5 unpaid iPhones on y'all plans. We got some 336, some 265s, some 272s, and that 366, the highest we don't see so far. She got a couple unpaid family phones on there. We got another 376. I wish I would get them damn people $400 a month. Baby, my kids gonna have a Cricket phone or a damn Boost Mobile, $260. Somebody say Android Life, $150, 4 lines on Metro. See, that's a smart mama. $220, $300. Somebody said $72 for me and my dad, baby. I need whatever plan you on. But that's what these kids want. Them high ass phone. $445. You bet not be on stamps. Now I know I did a whole speech about we should be policing poor people, but you cannot have $445 a month in cellular phone service and be on stamps. FBI people, IRS people, children and families people, please go through my chat and reverse search all these hoes' email addresses, and anybody who got $400 or more in family phone bills, take their stamps if they get them. You don't need to be on the phone. You need to be at work, bitch. You and your kids. Y'all need to be at work. Nevertheless, y'all, that's what's going on. These kids is something else. Moving right along, guys. So Loretta Devine was recently on a red carpet where she was asked her feelings on Hollywood, or Broadway rather, remaking Dream Girls, and you guys will be surprised to hear what Loretta Devine had to say. Take a listen.
Dream Girls is returning professionally on Broadway after 40 plus years. What are your emotions and your feelings towards that?
Look at these young people make up their own shows. Why they keep doing this old stuff? That's how I feel about it. They can make up their own. This ain't no party. It took me months to figure that out.
I completely agree with her. I 10 billion% agree with Loretta Devine. I am so over remakes. Like, truthfully, our era, we are not going to have any legacy movies, shows, or TV shows to be rebirthed 40 years from now because we're not creating anything. Like, y'all, and don't get me wrong, I wasn't even around in the 60s and the 70s, and I was too young in the early 80s for the Broadway plays. But let's just talk about the 90s, because I was there for that. Let's talk about the creativity. Y'all drop down in the chat, and let's run down the list of creative movies and shows we had in the 80s and the 90s. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Ghostbusters. Back to the Future. Alf. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just had all of these, like, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. Like, The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. I mean, Poetic Justice. Somebody said a Poetic Justice remake. We had a lot of Little Shop of Horrors, The Wiz, School Days, Waiting to Exhale. We had great stuff in Living Color, Living Single, Mo Better Blues, Home Alone, Family Matters, Look Who's Talking. Oh my God, that was a good one. Goosebumps. And back in those days when my parents was taking us to the movies to see Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, they wasn't taking that stuff because they loved us as kids so much and they was taking us to see it. They wanted to see it. It was good programming. Austin Powers, Charles in Charge, Blossom, Ghost Dead, The Coneheads, Major Payne, Little Rascals, Sparkles, The Dinosaurs, Teen Witch, Big, Sixth Sense, Mighty Ducks, Set It Off, Crooklyn, Ghost Rider. We had good programming. I don't know what done happened that everything now is just, let's just remake. Then you go get these, CD lists. We don't want another Dream Girls. We don't want another Dream Girls. Now, honestly and truthfully, if you, I ain't gonna lie to you, if you want to do something Dream Girls-esque, because Dream Girls was loosely based off of Diana Ross and the Supremes, if you want to do something Dream Girls-esque, do Destiny's Child. That could be an interesting story that y'all can fabricate loosely based off of the anecdotes and the true story of Beyonce and all of those girls. Do that. But we don't need another Effie, Michelle, and Loretta, whatever the hell L'Oreal, Effie, and Dina. We don't need another Dina, Effie, and Loretta. FYI, I played Marty in Dreamgirls in high school. Moving right along, guys. So singer Tish Hyman has caught a lot of attention because she went off in a Gold's Gym over a man being in the ladies' restroom. And catch this, y'all. She got put out. How, Sway? How? Take a listen.
Gold's Gym! Men! Grown men with big dicks in the women's locker room. And that's why I'm getting kicked out. And I want to make sure the girls know. The fuck? Everybody saw that man in the fucking locker room. No one's saying shit. And I'm fucking done with it. It's fucking stupid. It's dangerous. Me naked in front of a man without my permission. I ain't the one who gets kicked out the gym, y'all. I'm terminated for not wanting men in the locker room. And that's
are you?
Did you tell me or not that women like to see dick?
I'm asking you a fucking question.
Exactly. Get out of the way now. No. Now he knows how to be a man, right? Now he knows how to be a man. Stay out of the women's locker room. We don't want it. He needs to have his gym membership revoked for that shit. And the woman told you. He assaulted me. The girl told already. We already filed reports. No.
That's fine. I want the video.
You can't get rid of me for this. I'm a woman and I have every right to not want a man in the restroom when I'm naked. There are girls naked in there. Look at them walking in there like it's okay. It's not okay. I'm not calling.
And the saddest part about it is you got the gym people there talking about, I understand. No, not I understand. He is a man. And we're not even going to make this a trans conversation because this isn't trans, right? Like, it would have been a little more nuanced if it was somebody that was female. This ain't got nothing to do with the trans. This ain't got nothing to do with the trans. This is a man. This is a man who presents as a man. Why do you even want to be in there? And somebody said this is beginning to give a little political orchestration. I agree. Like, what's the point? Now, he did appear to be a gay man. What is the point? Why did you decide to wake up on this day and be an agitator and go in the women's bathroom? Certain things are not that hard. The men with dingalings go on this side. The women with breasts go on this side. And then somebody said he's trans. And I'm here to tell y'all, this is what I don't like about any of this, is because when somebody said it's beginning to give political orchestration, as a card-carrying member of the LGBTQ plus community, okay, I am here to tell you that that person, that was not no trans person, okay? Trans people don't want to cause problems, y'all. They really don't. They do not want to cause problems. There is an unspoken code in the trans community that if you can get away with going to the women's bathroom, you go to the women's bathroom. If you look like a nigga, you go to the man's bathroom. Trans people don't want these type of problems. Trans people don't want this type of attention. Trans people want to be left alone. This is a man, or probably a gay man, who is just starting controversy and shit for the sake of starting controversy and shit. Okay? I can't speak for women, but my spirit is telling me, that if y'all were at the gym and T.S. Madison walked into the women's bathroom, that your reaction would not be the same as that lady's. I would like to go out on a limb and say, if T.S. Madison walked into the women's bathroom, that this lady Tish would not have had that response. Is that a fair statement to make? And I know that there are some people who don't want trans women in the bathroom at all, but I am willing to believe that the average woman would not feel terribly uncomfortable if they looked up and T.S. Madison was in the same bathroom with them. But this right here, you giving white man, you a whole white nigga. You a whole white nigga. Nevertheless, y'all, Last but not least on our list, and I'm curious to know how y'all feel about this. Tom Brady has reportedly cloned his late dog after its passing. So Tom Brady revealed that his current dog, Junie, is actually a clone of his late pup, Lua, who passed away in 2023. Before Lua's passing, scientists preserved her DNA, and Colossal Bioscience, a biotech company Brady invested in, used it to bring Junie to life. Brady called the experience a second chance to have Lua back, sharing how deeply the original dog was loved by his family. How y'all feel about this? Um, I don't care enough to be brought to chorus, but it is striking me just a little weird, right? Like, I have heard of people saying, oh, I'm gonna go back to the same breeder. Um, they got dogs from the same mama that I got my previous dog from. I loved the temperament of the dog. I can see people going to the same, breeder or getting something from the same mama and daddy because they put out dogs with good temperament. But I'm like, as far as cloning your dog, I mean, granted, you might still get the same temperament and the same look, but I am willing to go out on a limb and say part of the bond and the relationship you have with your dog is based on the experience and the memories that you and that dog share. So even as much as want to bring your old dog back, it's still not going to be the same because it's just a little weird. It's just a little weird. Like I said, I don't know that I care enough for me to make a fuss about it, but it just is a little weird to me. And I'm just trying to think, if one of my dogs passed away today or tomorrow, and they were like, we can give you another puppy with the exact same DNA as the ones you had. I don't know. I mean, maybe I don't know. Like, if the option was available to me and it didn't cost me nothing and I didn't have to go out my way or drive too far to do it, I mean, maybe. I don't know what I would do in that situation. It's a little weird, but nevertheless, um, I guess there are bigger implications. I'm pretty sure that this story broke as a means of getting organic or advertising for this company. I don't know if it's a private or a public company, but here is what we know. We can clone things. And so there's a lot of health and medical ethics conversations around cloning. Um, Dogs are mammals with equally as complex systems, body systems as we are. And if they can clone dogs, they can clone humans. And you cannot tell me that we have not already been cloned in some clandestine laboratory somewhere. It started with Dolly the sheep way back when, and I'm pretty sure they've just been perfecting it ever since. Um, hmm. Again, I'm just looking at future implications of something. What if you needed an organ and they could clone you in an incubator? Would y'all be for it then? If you needed an organ and they said, well, listen, we can clone your DNA, we can grow this thing in an artificial womb, and once it comes of size, ooh, that's very scary. It's just, I mean, but that's kind of where things are going. Um, with all of that, and you'd be surprised what people would do when they're like, you'd be surprised what you would do. when it came to life or death. Scary. Nevertheless, guys, we finna get up off the line, and I will call y'all hoes later. Bye.